Hey guys, Yomi here again, and today I'm bringing you some mixed gameplay of Battlefield 4 going between an attack jet and then a scout heli spree on Golmud Railway. What I really wanted to talk to you guys about was probably one of the biggest problems I've had with Battlefield 4, and that is the UCAV or UCAV. I absolutely hate the UCAV, and I was wanting to tell you guys why, because like I pointed out every single time I'm killed by it. You guys can see just how angry I get whenever I get killed by the UCAV. Nothing really seems to piss me off as much as the UCAV does, so I was wanting to explain why. Now, when DICE introduced the UCAV with the China Rising DLC, I believe, it didn't seem too bad to me. Of course, there were major spamming issues before they toned down the amount of time that it takes to replenish the UCAV. But yeah, I didn't really have a problem with it, mostly because by that time I did not have premium, so I didn't have any map packs, and I didn't really come across it that often. But boy, did that change, and especially within the last 2 months. They've supposedly increased the time that it takes to reload them, but UCAV teams that work in conjunction with the commander can just replenish it instantaneously with commander crates, and that is like absolutely broken and pisses me off like nothing else. Now, the UCAV in my eyes is pretty much game breaking, because the guy who's using it can just sit on his ass all the way back in deployment and just fire one off and then fly all the way across the map and kill anyone. Like, absolutely anyone. Anyone that's actually playing the objective. It gets in the way of objective-based gameplay. Of course, you can shoot one off and then go and get into the fray, but most of the time the guys that use them are just campers that are just sitting back and not helping their team, and they don't help the team at all. They just piss off the enemy team. And I don't really think that lowers the morale or anything, and it really doesn't aid the game at all. So that is one reason why I do not like the UCAV. Another reason is the freaking kill radius is way too big. It's a little tiny buzzing thing, and it moves super fast, so there's no way you can dodge it. And whenever it blows up, it can kill like anyone within like a 20-foot radius. Its radius is so huge. Yeah, it can one-bang helicopters, which is just absolutely OP. There's really nothing with the combat effectiveness of the UCAV, but that's the reason why it's overpowered, is because nothing has the combat effectiveness of the UCAV. And that's another reason why I just absolutely hate the UCAV. So yeah, I personally believe that the UCAV never should have been put in Battlefield in the first place. It added absolutely nothing. I think it works sort of like a gimmick, really. It doesn't add to the experience of Battlefield at all. In fact, to me, it actually takes it away, because the fact you can just shoot something off and kill anyone on the map at any point is a lot like the AC-130s. So the fact that people absolutely hate the AC-130, but they like the UCAV, completely boggles my mind. Now, honestly, you would never see me using the UCAV, literally, because I have some kind of honor that exists. So, since I hate it, I never use it. That's what I do with things that I hate. If I hate getting killed by it, I'm not going to use it, just because I feel like if I use it, then I lose the right to critique being killed by it. So yeah, that is why I hate the UCAV in a nutshell. Now onto this gameplay you're watching of the Scout Heli on Golmud Railway. I had the Scout Heli in C, and if you find yourself in the Scout Heli at C, and your team loses C, make sure that you stay alive. That should be your #1 priority, even over like kills or PTFOing. Your main priority is to just stay alive, which is what I was doing a pretty good job of doing, because as soon as you die, the enemy gets the Scout Heli back, and even if you're not the best pilot in the world, you should just try to stay alive, because if they get A good scout heli pilot can completely change the game on Golmud Railway. They can rape like nothing else because of how open that map is, and especially if you don't have a good anti-air tank like the enemy team did in this position. So yeah, I was doing a pretty good job of staying alive, and I had some help repping me whenever I needed, but eventually I was taken out by a Stinger, as always. So anyway, if you guys like this, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. I'm really hoping that the UCAV never makes an appearance in another Battlefield title again. And until next time, this is Yummy. Goodbye and good hunting.